Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Big Dude, and today we're talking about dungeons, or unfortunately, the lack thereof. In a recent direct message between me and Simon, he told me that he is not sure if even one dungeon will make release, because they're all broken. Now, you guys might not know this, but to me, this is a really big bummer, okay? Because dungeons are probably going to be one of my all-time favorite activities to do in Orbis. Now, some of you might recall that I actually recently had an interview with Simon. If you haven't seen that, you should go check it out. It is on my channel. But to give a little bit more insight on this whole dungeon situation, I wanted to read the third question from the interview to bring in a little bit more insight on what's going on here. So I asked him a question about dungeons and loot depth and all of that, and his response was, there are plenty of handcrafted prefabs, items, and smaller dungeons to explore, but the full handcrafted dungeons are not in yet. With our tools, it's actually pretty easy to build them, and I plan to put devs on this when we finally go all in on adventure mode. Unique loot and named items are planned, but not ready today. Honestly, modders will probably whip these up within 24 hours. The tools make it simple. So there's a few things that I want to talk about here. The first one being that there are going to be smaller dungeons to explore. And if you take a look at the gameplay video here, we do see sometimes where he goes into like an Outlander camp and he's fighting some people. And you can see some buildings, like especially in this clip here, you can see there's like the lava hound and there's some sort of structure. I'm assuming that these are the smaller dungeons that he's referring to, where maybe it's just like one main building, you walk in and maybe there's a couple chests, which it's really funny because the smaller scale dungeons are already better than the basic dungeons we get in Minecraft, where it's just a box with a spawner and a chest, right? We're already getting a much better dungeon experience. But it seems like there is going to be full handcrafted and awesomely designed dungeons, but that's not going to be coming until adventure mode. And with that said, I have an announcement. I'm going to be launching a series on this channel very soon after Hytale's release. And this series is going to be called Dude vs. Dungeon. In this series, you'll be able to create your own dungeons and submit them to me through my Discord. I will have a new channel called Dude vs. Dungeon, and that's where you'll be able to submit them. You can make them super creative. You can make them super thematic. You can make it super difficult. You can make it hilarious. I don't care how you make it, just make it. As long as it's appropriate, of course. You know who you are. I will be either recording or streaming me try to complete these dungeons, and I will release that in a video. The best dungeons will get some kind of reward. I haven't worked out all of the details. I'm kind of waiting till we get a little bit closer. This could range from things like Discord titles, video shoutouts, and possibly more. I just don't have it all sorted out quite yet. But I wanted to let you guys know about this now because I'm super excited for it. Let me know down below what kind of dungeon you would try to make for me. Would you try to make it extremely difficult to where I want to smash my face into my keyboard? Because if you do, great. Or do you want to make it hilarious and make all of the enemies dogs? Which if you do that, that's horrible, because then I'll be forced to kill dogs. And I mean, like, that's sad. And what's really cool too is you guys will be able to utilize the modding tools in Hytale. So you could make custom bosses, custom dungeon enemies, custom puzzles, custom items, you name it. Once Hytale is released, I will be making a follow-up video on this series once I get all of the details fully ironed out. But I wanted to let you guys know now before I even have it all figured out so that you can already start brainstorming your dungeon ideas. I can't wait to see what you guys make, and I'm super excited to try to conquer all of the dungeons you throw at me. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to give you a status update on dungeons in Hytale and also just give you a heads up of this new series. Like I said, I cannot wait to see what crazy things you guys create, and I can't wait to try to complete all of the dungeons. And honestly, if you want to even take this further and make a whole storyline with multiple dungeons, I'm here for that too. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. God bless you, and I will see you on the next one.